Hi, I'm Stuart J. Raj and welcome to Language and Mind Mastery. Today we're continuing on the series of reducing this English speaker grief and also giving you some really cool hacks that I just use personally when I'm learning a language. Now, we've been talking about the L sound and also the R sound in languages. I'm just getting my pen up here and I wanted to show you something. We learned in the last one that the L sound in many languages isn't like the L or the two L sounds that we have in English. Now have a look at this as I get my pen there. Now if we have a look at the R in English, I'm going to write it in a few different scripts and see if you notice anything. Okay, so this is in Korean, Hangul. Okay, this is R. Okay, in Hindi, R. In Thai, R. And Khmer, actually, you would see it very similar. In Arabic, write it like that. In Hebrew, okay. And what other languages do we have? I think that'll do just for the moment. Do you notice anything there about these R sounds? Have a look at them. They're all representing the tongue flapping. So this is one thing that I use when I'm learning a script of any of these languages. I know just from my experience that usually the R letter in the script is going to be like the tongue flapping. That's because the tongue is flapping against the mouth. Now that's written in IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet, like this, R. Now in English, it's actually quite rare that we have this R. When you write it in IPA, it's written like an upside down R. And this is this, they call it a rhotic, O-T-I-C, a rhotic You don't hear that in a lot of languages compared to this r flapped or the r. That's more of a retroflex kind of sound we're hearing here. Now, the other letter that we've learnt in the other lesson is L. And just have a look at this, the L. Okay, supposing, it's not the letter in Korean, because Korean for R and L, they use the same letter. But if I took this on its side, okay, now have a look at this in Hindi. And have a look in Thai. Okay, even in Tamil, you'll see it almost like this come out. And even in, I think in Arabic, it's something like this. You can see that the shape of the letter L, and the shape of the R are often, they resemble. And now again, that's a tongue flapping and it's a different kind of flap. But normally when I'm learning a language, whatever the script is, one, I'll make sure that I listen to see how it's different to native speaker R and L, and I'll try and change my mouth. But two, when learning the script, I'll normally know that these will probably represent the shape of the tongue flapping, and in some way, then, just even in my mind, I draw a big red bow between these letters. If that's a bow, bang, and I'm linking those letters, so they become this link in my mind, and they're always going to be sticking there. It's a really good memory point for the letters, and it's also a good memory point then so you can link those new sounds into those shapes rather than just thinking of the English letter and having that win over your subconscious because you're so used to pronouncing the English letter. So that's a language hack for R and Ls. First thing is that they're not like the English sound. Second thing is just have a look at the shapes. They often represent the tongue flapping. I'm Stuart J. Raj, and this is Language and Mind Mastery.